Hello, 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 my lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello. So today's Pick a Card Love Tarot reading, we are going over hidden truths. So kind of looking into what's being hidden from you and possibly what they're hiding from you, things of that nature, just things that maybe you are unaware of, or possibly maybe intuitive hits that you're looking for confirmations on. Basically just some stuff that's hidden from view per se. So real quick, I want to say a couple things before we go over the piles. I wanted to say thank you so much, as always, for all the new and returning viewers. You guys are the best. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for answering my questions when I ask them. I was thinking, should I ask a question on this one? I can always do my fail-safe favorite question, which is asking where in the world you guys are watching from. I love, it's so cool to see all the parts of this beautiful earth that we live on that people watch from. So if you care to share where you're watching from, I'd love to hear it. I want to give a huge shout out. I had a really recent pretty substantial donation to my PayPal from somebody, and I just wanted to say thank you. I'm just going to say their initials, SBM. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that, but that really meant a lot, and it helped more than you have any idea. So thank you so much. And some recent super thanks. Thank you guys always to those who just support me by watching video or watching any of the ads, clicking likes, commenting. Those are always to support any of us tarot readers here. And then when you guys go above and beyond, making donations, wow, I don't even have the full expression of gratitude to say, but I feel it immensely, so thank you. I wanted to start there. I also want to say I am available for personal readings. You can find that information for booking in the description box below. There should be a link for my snip feed. And you can find the types of readings that I offer, live and recorded, and the price points and all the information you need there. And again, that's in the description box. All right, with that said, let's jump into pile selection. So for pile one, we have the Santa Muerte Tarot. I picked the Two of Pentacles from this deck. Lovely picture. And I have this paired with this blue Chalcedony. It's like a slice from part of it. I think it's pretty cool. So that's the back. That is pile one. Pile two, we are using the Mystical Moments, Tarot of the Mystical Moments. I have this paired with this Kyanite. This deck was donated to the channel by another amazing tarot reader, Holly, over at Crystal Rose Tarot. Thank you, Holly. Every time I use this deck, I think of you. She's amazing if you haven't checked her out. Okay, and then pile three, we have the Light Seers Tarot. I have the Sun card. This paired with this Tiger's Eye Palm Stone. It's kind of like a worry stone. It has a place where you can kind of rub your thumb. If that means anything to anybody, I always like to share. So this is pile three. Again, we have the Sun from the Light Seers Tarot. So guys, take a deep breath, go to whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you're drawn to more than one, feel free to watch more than one. You can watch different piles for different people. That's totally fine. I will be reading from a love perspective, but if you want to watch maybe what someone's hiding or something else about someone that's platonic or family or something like that, feel free. Whatever you feel guided to do and what your intention is or your intuition is drawing you to. I always suggest you guys tap into that and really trust yourself. Yeah, your soul always knows. Like, it very much does. And we don't have to get into quantum physics, but your whole soul and higher self already knows what's going to be in here. So listen to that, and it should draw you into the pile that you were meant to hear. So I will leave these up for a moment. If you need more time, feel free to pause the screen. The timestamps will be in the description box below, the pinned comment, as well as the chapters under this video, depending on how you're watching this video. So yep, pause the screen if you need more time, and then I will see you at your pile. Bye guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends. For pile one, you picked the Santa Muerte Tarot as well as the blue Chalcedony crystal here. And we are going over hidden truths in this connection. anything that you might not see, anything you need to know. That's what we are trying to uncover today. I will start with the energy check-in for those that enjoyed that. If that's not your jam, feel free to scroll through till you see me start pulling from our tarot deck. So let's start with an energy check-in. The point of this is to help you know that you're in the right spot. Something about this, if not all of it, should fit for you or your situation. So, all right, pile one, energy check-in. Pile one, energy check-in. Pile one, energy check-in. Hope everyone is doing well. You guys are amazing. I think I asked in the intro if you could let me know where you're watching from. That is one of my favorite things to know and favorite questions to ask. It's really, really fascinating to me. So, all right. So let's see what we have at pile one. So we have a King of Wands. So a lot of passion, attraction, confidence within this connection. Someone could be a fire sign. So, why am I drawing a blank? Leo, Sagittarius, Aries signs here. We also have self-worth in this mirror. So there could be a self-worth focus that could be coming up, like something about, I feel like someone defining or saying something about my self-worth or something like that. But we also have a mirror here. So there could be some reflection, some mirroring going on in this connection that has to do with your worth or their worth, or trying to help the other person see their worth. We have trust. It is safe to trust in this situation. So trust is a big thing here. With this verbiage, I'm assuming most of you guys, it is feeling like a safe connection. But for others of you guys, that trust could be popping up because there is a trust issue. Take it for how it fits. We have, you know the way. Trust your intuition on this journey, number 44. So there's, again, trust is popping up twice. So that is definitely a key word in this connection. There could be an intuitive feeling towards this, an intuitive call, whatever that may be within this connection. But you definitely feel like, yeah, an intuitive pull when it comes to this person. We have the 11th house, friendship and community. The 11th house represents your friendships and who you share your accomplishments with. The 11th house is ruled by Aquarius. So there could be some Aquariuses in this connection, or like big three, like top functioning in charts. We had mature woman and occupation. Some of you guys may know this person from work. There could be, or a similar, something about work could be a connection here, or maybe you guys do a similar thing, or you met them while they were working, you were working, something like that. We do have mature woman, so there could be an age difference for some of you. That could be reversed. Depending. There also could be a prominent female figure that may be older in this connection that either is good, bad, in between. But there's something prominent about potentially an older woman that has to do with this. The number 6, we have the number 34, we have the number 44, and the number 38 popping up, also 26. And then we have date, meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan, set a date. So there could be, this could be for some of you, this could be a newer connection, though you feel like it's safe, you feel very drawn to them. Maybe it was hooked up by someone of an older stature, or you've known for a long time. The mature woman here, there also could be someone that's just like mature beyond their years kind of vibe. But overall, this feels, again, very potentially a friendship that has turned into more. There's trust, there's like, let's see where this could go. Others of you, this could be a relationship that's been going at it for a long time, but definitely an intuitive pull. So with that said, if any of that resonates, if it doesn't have to be all of it, but any of that resonates for you, let's jump into the tarot to see what is hidden. What is hidden? So pile one, I need a sip of my drink real quick. My allergies have been crazy, so I had to take allergy medicine, which dries me out. So I may have to drink way more than normal in this reading. All right, so we had the 2 of Pentacles from the Santa Muerte. I do feel the need to put this back in, so we'll see if it comes back out. So let's get started with the tarot. So what is hidden? What's something hidden that the viewer may not know? What's hidden in this connection? What is hidden? Hidden truth. We have a 7 of Cups. This could be a lot of thinking, wishful thinking, fantasizing, a lot of options. We'll kind of see as these all come out more clarity on that. We have a 7 of Wands, so we have 7, 7. So now we have repeating numbers twice coming up. We have the 6 of Cups. We have an 8 of Wands. We have the Moon. Okay. I want to get these all out before I get into this. We have an Ace of Cups. Hot damn. Okay. We have the 9 of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And look that, guys, there's your opening card that we filed back in, and that is the overall energy. So I love that that popped back up. I love that we felt drawn to this. I love this deck. It's one of my favorites. Don't tell my other decks. But there is this, what could be unseen here is how much stuff is going on beyond, you know, surface level. There could be a lot that your person is juggling. The 2 of Pentacles is typically about balance, but it can be about someone who has a lot of stuff on their plate, trying to figure it all out. And the way this is kind of coming in, I think there's more beneath the surface than your person lets on, or that you even really realize. Like, this feels like this goes deeper than appearances may be. So yeah, there's a lot of like juggling, figuring this out. I am very drawn back into this image, which is why I pulled this card. It's one of my favorites in the deck. I do have a bigger favorite. Sorry, I'm going off on this tangent, but there's just like this completion with this butterfly kind of image here between these 2 skeletons. But there's this like, I found my pair in you. I found my equal in you. That could be this mirroring kind of imagery that came up in our energetic. So what you might not realize, what is hidden with this kind of energy coming in, is that all the things you're feeling, all the things you're thinking, they're also contemplating those things too. That's going on. Again, there's a lot of mirroring and like going back and forth. So we start off this reading with a 7 of Cups clarified by the Moon. So I want to give a nod to Pisces energy here. Also, I'll give a nod to Cancer, just because Cancer is ruled by the Moon. But it feels like what's below the surface, again, there's so much more depth to this connection. There's more depth to this person. There's more depth to what's going on than appearances may seem. And this kind of feels like, I will be pulling cards about what they're specifically hiding, but this feels like what's hidden is there's a lot of fears, there's a lot of kind of worry going on that's also been highlighted here in this 9 of Swords. But what this feels like, this person is contemplating a lot about being seen. Can they really step into the light? Their fears around love. And that's not always a bad thing. Like, when you start feeling vulnerable in a relationship is usually when, you know, things are getting more serious, and things are giving you a reason to be afraid. Usually when we are fearful is because things are good and we're afraid of losing them. That's not always the case, but it happens a lot. I just realized we do have that glare going on over these 2 cards, so I want to give you guys a moment to look at that. Just in case there's something in the imagery for you that you need to see. So there is this vibe of not giving up energy, like even though I'm afraid, I want to work through this. I'm going to stand my ground here about my feelings. So we have the 7 of Wands again, is that stand my ground. It can be a little defensive energy, so some of you may be dealing with a bit of defensiveness. That glare is driving me nuts, but if I move this light all the way around. It makes it too dark. Okay, anyways, yeah, there feels like what you don't know is this love, this emotional, either new beginning, rise to new fame. You know, we have the Ace of Cups here. This is my I love you card, typically in like feeling videos. But there's a feeling like that there's so much more beyond the surface. So if you're dealing with a person that tends to be at times a little reserved when it comes to emotions, a little standoffish when it comes to their emotions, you need to understand that there is a lot of emotion here. It does feel like there is a divine timing, divine intervention going on in this connection, a bit of destiny. We'll talk about that when we get to the wheel. But the reason that I say that, and I don't know if I've noticed this in this card before, but we have this dragonfly sitting right on the edge of this cup. And for me, that's always a signifier of the divine, things beyond that what we cannot see. So I feel like this is like a bit touched by fate, and that might be something that you're not quite realizing, or you know, you might have your intuitive kind of vibe about it, but this is here to let you know that yes, there's something more than just your run-of-the-mill kind of connection. So we have the Six of Cups clarified by the Nine of Swords. Now there could be I'm going to read this a little differently, but this is how they're giving me the message. I mean, it's pretty verbatim by these cards, but the Six of Cups can also, you know, I typically see it as a soul level connection kind of card, but it's typically, it can represent stuff from our childhood, stuff from our past. So the way that they're giving me this is like this person, or within this connection, this also could be you guys, if you are marrying each other, there could be a lot of anxiety below the surface going on about this connection, what I'm able to give, what I'm able to receive. You guys could both be dealing with that. So if that rings true for you, just know that this is also happening on both sides. And there's an anxiousness around stuff, possibly wounds from childhood that this person may be triggering, aka bringing up to be healed. I know that can be a triggering statement for some people that don't want to look at triggers that way, but typically things that get triggered in us are deep-seated wounds that are aching to be healed, if we can be objective enough to look at that. And for whatever reason, that can be very triggering for some people. So your person, if that's not triggering for you, it could be triggering for your person to have to look at some old wounding. I do feel like there is like this vibe possibly around self-love, self-worth, self-concept that's being highlighted and being brought up to the surface to be worked on. If you've already done that part of your journey, you've done that part of your work, especially if you're following your intuition, I'm assuming a lot of you guys have been working towards that. Your person may be a couple steps behind you, but you are helping them level up to that point. So we have this Eight of Wands clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Both of these cards can be about change, but this is rapid change. This also is communication, but the wheel here is that faded, that can be karma. It can be karmic lessons, soul ties, soul contracts, those things. The wheel is shifting and changing. So something you might not realize is there's something right, either happening behind the scenes, happening quickly, or soon to happen quickly, that there could be some big shift or change in this connection. But I do think that regardless of how this turns out, regardless of who this person is to you, you were meant to meet them for something. And if this person is triggering parts of you, again, I know it doesn't always feel good, but if you can look at that and be like, okay, I don't like feeling this way. I feel icky because of XYZ. Where does that come from? Is it really from this person, or is it coming from a deep-rooted place? Can I do anything to heal that so I don't have to repeat this pattern anymore? So yeah, that just feels like this is kind of what's below the surface that you may not be realizing, that a lot of this stuff, even if it's hard, is coming up to be worked through, to be balanced out, to be evened out. Between the two of you guys, also for soul, like separately for your own soul. So some of you, this person may just be like a catalyst that's meant to come in to really shake things up, to really help you evolve and get to the person that you want to be, and vice versa. Sometimes we forget that sometimes we're meant to be lessons for other people, you know, especially if we've already worked through something. I know that's not easy, but sometimes that's here. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I'm not saying this isn't, you know, ending for anybody. It's not what I meant by that, but just keeping that in mind. I'm a firm believer in meant to be, but meant to be doesn't always equate to forever. It can though. So, but just something to keep in mind. So I want to look at, I need another drink. My apologies. Okay. Let's see, what are they hiding? What is your person hiding? Some of this stuff may repeat again. This was the overview. So let's see what your person, the person on your mind, pile one's person is, what are their things that they're trying to keep from being seen? Okay, we have a Two of Swords, and then we have the Magician. So something that your person doesn't want you to see is their mental confusion, is their trying to process, is their awakening, their awareness, their need to make a choice. You know, we did start off with that Seven of Cups, and it, you know, again, that can be overthinking or contemplating a lot of things, a lot of fears. So this person, what they're trying to hide is, this could also come up as a lack of confidence, a lack of empowerment, or they're trying to work through feelings of that. You could be highlighting that. If you are looking at them and you're like, wow, you're the most amazing person, all this stuff, I am head over heels and you, with like falling for you kind of thing, or maybe you've fallen for them years ago. What this person doesn't want you to realize is, if they are lacking that self-love, sometimes it's hard to accept that someone could see you that way when you don't see yourself that way. So I feel like this person is going through a lot of like choices and mindset kind of vibes around their own empowerment, their own, how they want to show up in the world and how they even see themselves. We do have like, we have this picture here, and then there's someone else within that. So it's like almost like this person's trying to figure out who they really are and where they're trying to go in their life. So that's kind of something that they're trying to keep to themselves. You know, some mental conflict about either a choice. It could, some of them could be in a mental conflict about this connection, and take that for how it fits. I forgot to say what I always say in all my readings. This is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not everything's going to fit for everyone. But let's see, what else is this person hiding? What are they afraid to be seen? Their intuition, that's the High Priestess. So we have the Magician and the High Priestess popping up here. So they're kind of hiding that, the fact that they feel very drawn to this, and there's a sense of fatedness. Why they don't feel comfortable letting that out could be lots of different reasons. This person may be new to all this. Again, you could be catalyzing each other and growing and maturing through this. The High Priestess, which is what this card represents, can sometimes be here when we're not supposed to know. So I feel like this person has a lot of anguish around how they want to show up, but they're also unsure, even though they feel that intuitive pull. I don't know if this person is as comfortable with trusting their intuition as maybe you are. I do get in the energy a difference between one side being more evolved and another side being not. That could be flip-flopped for some of you. Take it for how it fits. But it definitely feels like one person in the connection is a little more evolved, a little more gone through it, a little more awakened. That doesn't make anyone better than anyone else. You know, you're just at different points in your life, or, you know, who knows what that soul wanted to sign up for, right? But I'm a lot of sidebar today. Anyways, but the way this is feeling with what this person is trying to hide is they may be hiding the fact that They're scared to trust their intuition at times. They're scared to trust themselves at times is how this is kind of coming up and feeling. And they have a lot of mental anguish around their choices. They may have made poor choices in the past, so now they're in that mode where they're working through, can I trust myself to make the right choices? Do I make the right choices? Those kinds of things. So I wouldn't be surprised if your person has been through different kind of or a recent kind of crappy situation that they got themselves in where they're evaluating you know, their own thought process or their own decision-making skills. It's kind of what's coming up. But this person doesn't want, because I'm sure most of you guys think so highly of this person, it's like they're also afraid to let you know how vulnerable that they are because they like how you see them, you know? It kind of comes in very honoring that you do see them as equal, but they see you far ahead of them, okay? I kind of want to look into some hidden feelings. All right, let's see. Figure out what deck I want to use. So can we look into some hidden feelings that pile one may have? Let me shuffle these real quick. All right, hidden feelings. What are some hidden feelings going on right now? Grounding, stability, security, performance, growth. So they're hiding that they are trying to ground themselves. This person feels a little out of control when it comes to their feelings, so they are trying to ground themselves. They may be caught up in a bit of a whirlwind with you guys. The Eight of Wands sometimes is seen like as like kind of chaotic energy. I've seen it with like tornadoes and stuff like that. So this person could be a little caught up in stuff, and they're trying to hide that they're desperately trying to ground themselves. They're trying to gain control of, they might feel a little out of balance. That's not always a bad thing, but you know, excitement breeds uncertainty sometimes. And that's kind of how this person is reading. We have the dragonfly. Okay, I love this popping up twice. Maybe this is someone's symbol out there that you're asking your guides for, and here it is twice. So the dragonfly, lighthearted and adapt, finding out and change, things coming to light and to heal. So there are, I know I'm looking for feelings and we're getting kind of broad sense. It does feel like this person in their feelings, and I'll remind you that we do have the Ace of Cups here, but it's like this person is trying to keep things light. They are trying to be stable. They don't want to get their emotions to get away from them. So they are trying to work on things and heal things. Some of them, if they have emotional baggage with the healing being here, you know, they could be trying to conceal how much they really feel like they need to work on themselves and to heal through. And again, I think that they see you as, especially if you have done a lot of this inner work, shadow work, all those things, healing, they do feel like you are a little ahead of them, and they don't want you to realize that they're not quite there just yet. I'm going to pull one more. Can we get insight to some hidden feelings? Karmic relationship. So resentment triggers perceptions, intensity, and letting go, turmoil, and fleeting. So there could be some karma for some of you. Some of you guys, this may be a karmic relationship. Some of them could be dealing with a past relationship and they're still working through a relationship that maybe had a lot of karma, but was meant to teach them things, and they're working through those lessons. Take that for how it fits. We do have this love cookie that's been broken. So I think that they're trying to hide possibly some negative feelings about either a past relationship or current relationship, or maybe some turmoil that you guys are going in. And they're trying to conceal how much that's really affecting them. Okay, some of you guys, this could be that karmic relationship where I was guided to say that line that's meant a lot to me for a long time is meant to be doesn't always equate to forever. And it doesn't make it not worthy, and it doesn't make it bad. It just, you know, we were meant to work through whatever that was at that time, and so it can propel us to where we're meant to be. And so just keep that in mind for whoever that fits. That's not everybody. All right, let's look into, actually I wanna have this Oracle deck. Anything else that pile one needs to know about hidden truths? Grumpy Red Fairy, number 8, says be your true self. So a hidden truth here is that and this could be mirroring on both sides, there's a need for really stepping into your authenticity. If you haven't shown this person all sides of yourself, you know, the good, the bad, the ugly, the in-between, all of us have it. None of us are above it, right? But it also that complexity of all of us, like we're not all light and we're not all bad, and we're this beautiful flow of lots of things. There's a hiddenness that you don't have to hide that. You can be your true self. You can step into the light, and so can this person. And nobody's perfect. You know, you just have to find the person that you're willing to work through things with, right? All right. So a hidden truth is they also could be hiding some of their true self, or not quite being sure how to step into that just yet. Yeah, especially if that self-worth thing is still an issue. Maybe for some of you that is too. I think that's a really, really good thing to work on. Like if you've thought about doing shadow work or healing or inner healing, and you have any self-love, self-worth deficits within you, it's life-changing to really honor all those parts of yourself and learn to love the good, the bad, the past, the this, the everything. And it's a freeing thing to accept yourself in a total sense. It's ongoing. And if you've been there and then you slip back, also know that is part of the healing journey. Healing is not linear. It's like crazy scribbles, just like time. All right. But we are going to move into our song cards, our message cards, and our confirmations. So with the song cards, if you know the song, cool. If you don't and you feel so compelled, there'll be a message for you in the lyrics. I love when you guys do message that I've been watching forever and I've never looked at the lyrics before, and holy cow, it was, crazy how on point they are. So that is the purpose. It's not just the song. There's so much information in the lyrics. So you don't have to listen to all of them. You can just pick one and look it up. So, okay, Run to the Sun by NERD. We have Only Love Can Hurt Like This, Paloma Faith. I feel like I go through periods where that song pops up in like every reading, and I've never listened to it. Maybe I should. That was suggested by a viewer. And then I won't see it for a while, and then it comes up again in every reading. We have At Last by Etta James. I'm Only Dreaming, Small Faces. I think the only song I know from here is At Last. Okay, and then A Sea for You by Juan Gabriel. I also do not know that one. But there are your songs. If you guys want to screenshot that, look that up afterwards, pick one of them and just be like, what is my message? And really look at the lyrics or listen to it. But again, reading the lyrics, there's going to unlock something for you guys. All right, let's get some message cards. Just because we're doing a hidden truth one, I'm going to use our hidden truth oracle. Okay, let's shuffle this up. So pile one. What does the person want to say? And just like the general readings, not all the messages are going to fit for everybody. So if something feels odd to you, just let that part go. I don't know what comes next. So there is some uncertainty. Could be that mental conflict. My life is not as together as it seems. Yeah, this person, they could be hiding that true, authentic self. Though I think a lot of you guys see it. They just might think that you don't because you think highly of them and they have a hard time thinking highly of themselves. I want to tell you how I feel. I find you so attractive. I miss seeing you. I still have feelings for you. I don't know why this happened. I'm not over you. I want you so badly. I hide my feelings. I feel the sexual tension. and I would do it all again. So those are your messages, pile one. I'm going to move into confirmations. If you haven't been here for that, I'm going to pull some attributes of your person, signs, zodiac signs, things like that, and then we will channel some names as well for those that need extra confirmation that this is their person. Also, friendly reminder, I do personal readings, so if you're interested in a personal reading, not just a general reading, you can find the booking information in my description box below. Okay, so for pile one's confirmations, for those that need extra confirmation. All right, we have 8th house energy, so Scorpio energy. We have 7th house energy, Libra. We have a 0 here, so some sort of fresh start, new beginning, full energy. We have the 4th house, which is Cancer, 9th house, Sagittarius, and we have Taurus with the 2nd house. Corresponding months to these numbers, we have August, April, July, September, and February. Could be important. All right, let's get some attributes. Pile one, for those that need confirmation, we have bold. I feel like someone wears bold colors all of a sudden. I heard colors. Optimistic and funny. Someone also may be a comedian. Like, it's coming across very bold and on stage vibes. All right, let's get some more. Those that need confirmation. Okay, we have Pisces. We have India. We have Taurus and Taurus. So we have Taurus 3 times. So someone could have heavy Taurus placements. So someone also may be like a foodie or like luxury and things like that. Like, my Tauruses are always like the finer things in life. You want some good bed sheets? Ask a Taurus. Okay. We have tropical. We have the gear. So someone could work behind the scenes. Someone could be a mechanic. Someone could work with things where they fix things, build things, or like to see the inner workings of things. We have the lovers. So Gemini energy showing up. We have shy. Interesting. We have bold, optimistic, funny, shy. So one of you may be bold, the other one may be shy. We have anxious. So someone may have some anxiety, have some anxiousness here. And we have desert. So desert could be important. And then I have Canada, and then I have short. So someone could be short in stature. Or there could be a height difference. All right, let's get some letters. So this could be your person. You can see your person's name or initials. I'll channel some names. I try to find all the names in this. I always miss it, so don't yell at me. You can jokingly laugh at the screen when I don't see a name that's written out. Totally fine, but until you're sitting here, it's hard to explain why you don't see things. Anyway, so D, Q, H, N, Y, S, A, M, G, A, so triple A. Someone could have like a tow truck or something. And W, GW. All right, so we have Dan, Danny, Danielle, Daniel, Han, Hans, someone's going ham, Sam, Samuel, Samantha, Dash, Dasher, Asher, Michael, Mike, Shayna, Shane, Sean, Dana, Quinn, Yana, Hannah, Andy, Andrew, Mandy, Amanda. I said Shane, right? Shaw. I'm hearing Alex or Alexandria, Alexander, Minnie, Hank. I said Hannah earlier, but they're telling me Hannah. So someone may, yeah, Hannah, Shauna, Shannon, Diana, Di, Guy, and Jenny, Manny, Sandy, Sandra, Anna or Anna, Ghana, Mandolin, Wanda, Nadine, Natalie, Natty, Nad, Nadir, Mad. They're showing me the Mad Hatter, so someone could be really into like Alice in Wonderland. And then I also think of like Mad Beach, Madeira Beach, which is where I live, right by there. That got very devastated in the past hurricanes. Anywho, we have Nate, Nathaniel, Natalie. Gonna give Gary, Wayne, Wyatt, Wendy, Nashville, they're telling me Donna, Wiley, hearing Dylan, all right, that's all I'm getting. Again, if you see your person's name and I missed it, please just take it. And there are your confirmations for those who needed it. And let's pull some advice dice. So just some advice for pile 1. What advice do they need to know at this time? We have a Knight of Cups, which is very follow your heart energy. Lead with your heart. We have the Knight of Swords. These are 2 actions. 6 of Coins. So follow your heart, speak your truth, and do so in an even give and take kind of way. There's a vibe around, you know, matching energy, but also from a pure, honest place. I don't think this is a moment of like he who cares less wins kind of vibe. But you know, you can still protect yourself, but I feel like somebody like wants to share a lot with their person, but is afraid because they don't want to look stupid or something like that. And you know, you can live in fear and never do that, and then shoulda, woulda, coulda yourself forever, or you can, you know, be honest with yourself, share, but with zero expectation. I always say that, you know, like, share if you can do it, like, hold back your expectation of what you're expecting from the other person, but do it for yourself. Do it because it's on your heart. All right, let's pull one more card. Any advice for pile 1? Correct your mistakes. So if there has been something that you feel like, you know, you need to apologize, or you need to fix, something that didn't go right, maybe something that is really sitting on your heart and bothering you, feel free to correct that mistake. Even if it, for some reason, you don't think it will change anything, but it will make you feel better, then it's worth doing. Because remember, this is your beautiful soul's journey. Everyone else is just adds to that, but ultimately it's about you guys. So, you know, focusing on that and what you need. Oh, I just realized we have Ash here. Ashley, didn't say that, sorry. Okay. Anyways, but so there you guys go. There is your reading. As always, I appreciate you guys spending your time with me. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can find that in the description box below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know where you're watching from. Again, I love that. It's yeah, my favorite thing to look at. It's so cool. So thank you guys so much. And if you're new, I'm from Florida. Like I mentioned, Madeira Beach. I live right by there, which is in the Gulf Coast of Florida. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 2. We are going over hidden truths. What are some hidden truths in this connection? Things that you might not be seeing, some things your person may be hiding. All those kind of things are what we're looking into today. So we are using the Tarot of the Mystical Moments. Here you guys pick the Page of Wands as well as this kyanite crystal or mineral here. All right, so I'm going to start with the energy check-in. If that's not your jam, feel free to scroll through till you see me start pulling these. But for everybody else, if you want to start with the energy check-in, let's get going. So the point of this is to hopefully some part of, if not all of it, to be resonant for you to help you know if you're in the right spot. So pile 2's energy check-in. As always, thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share this video with someone you think that would enjoy this type of video. I always appreciate that. And remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you're interested in a personal reading, I do those as well. You can find the information in the description box. Pile 2, energy check-in. 2, energy check-in. I literally just heard I don't know what I'm doing, so I don't know who I just picked up on that. Someone just felt like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what that was about, but we'll see. Okay, so we have 3rd house. This is Gemini energy showing up. So this is all about communication. 3rd house represents how you develop your ideas and your style of communicating them. So communication could be key in this connection. There could be something about communication, maybe lacking or being excellent. It depends on how that fits for you guys, but communication is highlighted here in this energy check-in. We have a privileged lady, the number 12. So someone could be of different economical standpoints in the connection. I don't know, I feel this specifically hits home for somebody. So I'm just going to kind of leave that there for right now. We have the number 30 on this card as well. We have support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. So something about this connection is supportive, or you feel supported by this person, or they feel supported by you. We have number 3, be present. So it's funny, we have 3rd house, 30, which reduces to 3. We have 12, which reduces to 3. And then this card is also 3. Be present, find clarity in the moment. So there could be something about being in the present moment, maybe communicating that you want to be in the present moment, finding clarity when you guys are together. There could be something like, it's like when we're together, it's good, like really good kind of vibe where I feel like I don't question anything, but maybe when things are separate, you find yourself questioning things. We have the number 10, we have guarded. So someone could have a very guarded heart, being a little cautious, maybe a little bit of walls, or in this case, some barbed wire around the heart with a shield. We have the 9 of Swords. So there could be some anxiety, sleepless nights, insomnia connected to this card. Someone showing up in dreams, dream state, any sleepless kind of vibes going on. And then we have the dragonfly, which showed up twice in pile 1, interestingly, but here it is again. It says, be lighthearted, finding out things, coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. So there could be some healing. For me, the dragonfly typically is a sign from the divine. Take that or leave that. So there could be some divine intervention, divine timing at play in this connection, just feeling like something is divinely guided about this as well. Sometimes the dragonflies also can represent loved ones who've passed on. So some of you, I know this came up in a recent reading about someone losing a mom, but this just feels like like almost like the thought of loved ones watching over us on a normal basis. Like that would be, and I know that's specific, but it feels specific to either this dynamic or how your person feels or how you feel. There could be a close person that has transitioned over, that they feel or you both feel is very connected to this connection as well. That's, again, very specifically for somebody. So with that said, if any of this feels true for you and helps you know you're in the right spot, let's jump into the tarot. So we did have the Page of Wands. I picked this because I love this imagery, especially if we're looking at hidden truths. We got this magnifying glass kind of looking into this. I'm going to put this card back into the deck. We'll see if it comes out again, but let's get going. So hidden truths in this connection. These could be things that you just aren't seeing, or maybe you even have intuitive hits about, but you need some clarification. Let's see. What is hidden in this connection? Pile 2, what is hidden? So we have a King of Cups. Someone could be hiding their heart. Someone could hide their emotions. We're going to jump into the imagery of this once I pull all the cards, because there's a lot of information that's kind of coming up with this card. But I'm just going to set this here for right now. Okay, pile 2, hidden truths. We have a 9 of Pentacles. Hidden truths. The 8 of Wands. The 10 of Swords. We have a King of Wands, clarifying the King of Cups. Heart and passion kicking up. We have a 10 of Pentacles. Then we have 9, 10. We have another King of Cups. So this deck happens to have 2 sets of kings. You can keep it that way or pull them out. I like to keep both sets, so you guys have both King of Cups popping up here. And we have the Queen of Swords. Here we are having the Queen of Swords with a telescope trying to figure out, trying to see. But I kind of love that that's clarifying that 10 of Swords. And then overall energy, we have a 4 of Wands. So what you're not seeing is the foundations of this. There is celebratory energy just below the surface. We have a Page of Cups, Queen of Cups. We got some fadedness, and then possibly someone not seeing that. Okay, sorry. Going down the rabbit hole. I kind of want to start here for a second. Something that you're not seeing. So the 10 of Swords is really harsh energy, but it's the ending of a difficult situation. It was clarified by our Queen of Swords, our Queen of gaining clarity, of understanding truths, of knowing, right? She's also very cutthroat, and she can cut people off very quickly. So that's here too. However, the way this is kind of corresponding or correlating together is very much there's an ending of confusion here. There's an ending of being uncertain. There's an ending of that I don't know what I'm doing, and a lot of clarity coming in. So what you might not see or might not realize in this connection is that right around the corner, like some truths are being revealed. You're going to understand a lot. You're going to see things from a different perspective. It may come from something ending. Some sort, it could be a phase, maybe lack of communication for some of you, a way of thinking, a way of being anxious. We did have that 9 of Swords. So, you know, this is right before the 10 of Swords, and we have a 9, 10 here as well. But, so it's kind of like the sleepless nights. Here you've had enough, and it's like things are ending. All those hard things are ending, those hard thought processes, that anxiety that is ending, and you're going to gain clarity. So I think that's something that you guys might not be realizing, is that the truth is right around the corner, is how this feels. Again, and it's going to come in a very foundational way with this 4 of Wands. Now the 4 of Wands, again, is a foundational number with our 4s. I mean, literally we showed 2 people in a house, but it can represent collaborations, celebrations, weddings, things like that. We did have the Page of Cups right under here with our Queen of Cups, along with our 2 King of Cups in this deck. Maybe someone has 2 kings fighting for their attention. I don't know, that could be in here, in here somewhere for someone. But let's start over here, or pick up over here after I started there. So something that you're not realizing is the depth of the emotions. And I feel like the wall is coming down. We showed this ship coming through this mountain. It's like things are being cut away and things are starting to flow. Challenges are ending. It's like if there was something blocking this connection, or blocking the emotions, or blocking the love, I feel like there's going to be a new way forward, a new pace forward. So again, if something needs to end in this connection, it might end up being for the best, because it opens a door to a new phase. It's clarified by our King of Wands. So you might not realize how passionate some of these emotions are that are below the surface. I'm going to say it's about your person, because that's what we're looking into, but we're just looking overall. Right now, I will be pulling cards about what they're hiding. We'll see if we get more of this. But there's definitely like a hiddenness that's changing, and it's being passionately pulled forward, and it's something that you don't realize just yet. This could be happening quickly. I am jumping to here because we have this Eight of Wands energy clarified by our other King of Cups. Eight of Wands is rapid change, it's communication. So things are rapidly changing and communicative of a deep level. Our King of Cups has a lot of deep emotional energy. Sometimes he's not always the best at expressing it, but the well runs deep with the King of Cups. So, but it is clarifying the Eight of Wands, which again is rapid change communication. So I feel like there is going to be a rapid change in communication of how feelings are presented, how feelings are shown, how feelings are expressed and communicated. So Nine of Pentacles clarified by our Ten of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is a very self-sufficient energy. It's self-reliant. It can sometimes be seen as a single card, but it leads into this long-term energy of the Ten of Pentacles, stability. Something you don't realize is there could be a shift. Some of you guys are separated from this person, or there's like a single phase that could be changing rapidly and quickly for some of you. Also, this is a sidebar, take this or leave this. It feels very specific. Someone could be kind of hung up on one person, and somebody else may be coming in, and things are shifting rapidly, and you're moving into a phase that it might not be with the person you originally went to watch this about, but someone else is coming in quickly that's going to not cause you confusion, that's going to be stable and steady, and you know, again, a foundation, a rock that you can be on, that is open and shares, and you don't have to be doing this all alone anymore. Again, very specific for somebody. I feel like whoever that's for has a feeling that things are changing. They just might not be able to put their finger on it. So that's for somebody, take it or leave it. But the rest of you in this connection, I do feel like there is some rapid change, and it is evolved around our feelings and deep-rooted feelings. And again, like something that's leaving is the lack of clarity. Some of you may be being that Queen of Swords and cutting out all the things that worry you and hold you back from what you're trying to get, and that may be this pivotal moment that pushes all this stuff to go where you want to go. It's like when you finally, like, you know, speak your truth and stand in your truth regardless, and be present in that moment and what you need. Sometimes you'll be surprised how people will react to it, because maybe they never knew how deep your feelings were, right? There's a lot of deep feelings and passion that you're just may not be fully aware of how deep the well goes. All right, so next I want to look at what they're hiding specifically, because they could be hiding this too, but you know, that was our general broad take. So pile two, what is their person hiding? Pile two, what are they hiding? A Three of Cups. Okay. There's a very specific thing. You would already have inkling. Some of you guys are maybe some sort of hidden third-party situation. This is not the case for everybody. This is not what this, I know this card is tradition, or it has been used a lot to represent that, but it's traditionally, that's not what this card is about. But if you already feel like that's a truth, then there you go. However, so your person could be hiding something else. But overall, this is about friendship. This is about rejoicing. This is about celebrating. This is about coming together. That's what this card is about. This also can be a reunion type card as well. So what your person is hiding, they could be hiding, you know, the fact that they're coming back, the fact that they want to rejoice and they want to celebrate. Some of them may have a drinking problem. Again, this would be one of those intuitive things that you kind of feel someone could be hiding, because this can represent getting together and drinking as well. So someone could be hiding some potentially like maybe not the best habits around drinking as well. But again, traditionally, this is about more of a friendship, love, vibe, excitement, having fun energy. Why they are hiding just that, I'm not sure. So it might be the opposite or the other side of that coin, which we discussed, you know, a third party or just something else, or a drinking problem. Solar plexus. So some of you, not some of you, this person is hiding the fact, oh, and we have 3 and 3 again. 3 threes, lots of threes. Okay, so 33s, you might be seeing repeated 3s as well. So the solar plexus has a lot to do with our confidence, with our self-esteem. So this person could be hiding a lack of confidence. They could be hiding, also some of them may be hiding some sort of like stomach or digestional issues as well. But this feels more aligned with someone being unsure of themselves, being uncertain. Maybe that's why, you know, in the past you felt confused. It's because they were fearful around really stepping in their own authenticity and their own power to speak their truth. But this could be coming to an end with all this communication. But maybe, yeah, for some of you, that is the change that is coming. I feel like this person can't hide it anymore. And then we have, then there we have the 9 of Cups. So 3, 3, 3 equals 9. Okay. But yeah, they're hiding. This person's hiding a lot of feelings. Like, our cups are our emotions. And so it might make them nervous. Also, solar plexus kind of issues remind me of like nervous energy, that 9 of Swords energy. So they could be hiding some nervousness because this person feels so much. The 9 of Cups is that wish fulfilled. It's deep emotional like excitement, and with all the kings, or all the cup energy here, the Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, 2 King of Cups, I really feel like this person is hiding like all the feels they have for you. This could be because of this guarded heart. If you feel like that resonates for your person, they could have anxiety around sharing this. This isn't traditional, but this is something that my guides show me a lot when I'm doing energy healing work on people. When they have a solar plexus issue, sometimes there's some deep-rooted inner child wounds associated. So this person could have, if they are avoidant, emotionally avoidant, or just have issues around that, like attachment style, it could be coming from a childhood wound, potentially with the mother. So just keep that in mind. That could be something that they're trying to conceal. They don't want you to see that they're messy. But they have a lot of feelings, a lot more emotions than they're letting on. We have another 3 of 3 of Pentacles right there on the bottom. So 3, 3, 3, and then a 9. So interesting. Makes me think 3, 6, 9. I want to give a nod to Nikola Tesla for that. So maybe some of you guys, for some reason, that's some sort of confirmation within this. So I want to pull some other cards. More possibly hidden truths. Pile 2, hidden truths. This one. Nautilus Princess, powerful personal growth. So there is a lot of growth and change coming up. This could be a repeated cycle that is finally changing for this person. I think about like a nautilus, when you cut it, like you see the Fibonacci sequence where numbers grow upon each other. So there's something that's growing and changing, but it's getting to the point where this person can't hide everything they need to change. But it's coming through in a very powerful way. This guard that they've built around their heart, and some of you, I could be describing you, but could be finally coming down because they're getting to the point where they're feeling empowered. They don't want to be anxious. They don't want to feel about love. They don't want to have, you know, a nervous stomach about just emotions, right? So it feels like this person is being propelled to change, and that's something that you might not realize that may seem hidden, but is coming up soon. All right, let's pull one more. Okay, well, hidden truth is the signs are already with you, are with you already. So our snow angel here. So things are already shifting. You may be ignoring the signs. So again, pay attention to those threes as well, you know, those 3 through 3s. If you're getting them, you're seeing that number a lot, there could be, you know, a message there, or just anytime you see them, just know that you're on path and you're being aligned, you're in alignment. Sometimes we get so fixated on what exactly does this message mean that I'm seeing all these synchronistic numbers. Sometimes I think they're just saying to say, it's an atta girl or atta boy or atta whoever, you're on the right path, keep going. You know, it's just like a nod to you're aligned today. You're in good vibrational energy. 3 specifically, I want to say that's 3 through 3 is protection. But when I'm channeling, I can't quite access all the normal stuff I know. But I'm sure someone will comment on what 3 through 3 exactly means. But then again, I've seen lots of interpretations of that. But I feel like you guys are missing the signs. I feel like that's something that's hidden, and it's not quite hidden, it's just you're not seeing it, you know, because hidden stuff can be on purpose. Hidden can just be like, yeah, we're missing it, we're not seeing it. So pay attention to the synchronicities, pay attention to the things that are coming up in your life, pay attention to your own personal downloads and intuition that you're getting about this, because I feel like the universe is like trying to knock on your door to give you messages or let you know these things that you're confused about, and you really don't have to be confused. You just have to go back within to tap into that intuition. You know, a lot of times we get so stuck in our head and trying to be analytical and all this stuff, and a lot of the stuff just doesn't make sense that way. You have to trust your intuition and tap into your gut feelings. And your intuition does feel like it typically comes from an internal place versus a thought place. I say that as, you know, contradicting myself, as my clairvoyance per se is claircognizance, which is just clear knowing. So I literally get messages in my head. However, but I think you guys, if those who are familiar with, you know, trusting your intuition, knows that it's a feeling versus a thought, is what my point was. Okay. Let's see if we can get some insight into some hidden feelings. Since we have so much water energy here, can we get some insight to their person's hidden feelings? We have fan, desire for change and new experiences. So they do have this desire to change. They do have this desire to be different, to have this personal growth. Maybe they're afraid to change. Beautification, reorganizing your life. So it's funny because these cards also have like a negative part of them. This one says masking or covering true feelings. So yes, they are definitely hiding their feelings, but I do feel like this person with this growth and change that kind of wants to come through, and also some of you also are going through a growth and change process. You're learning to reorganize and step into a more authentic version of yourself, and so is this person. We have belly dancer, strength, body confidence, and sensuality. So something in their head, yeah, like I want to be just a little like literal. I feel like this person is a big fan of yours. They find you very beautiful and very sensual, very much. They enjoy your body, like very much like a belly dancer is very like exotic and stunning and those kinds of things. So I feel like this person just, for whatever reason, they hide a lot of this. But I think it comes from a lack of self-confidence when we had that solar plexus energy pop up. So I'm going to go into our songs. So with the songs, if you know the songs, cool. If you don't and you feel so compelled, look up the lyrics at least. There'll be a message for you there. You can just pick one of these songs. You can do all of the songs. But they're definitely, when people actually do this, they always tell me how cool it is when they've looked up the lyrics. So we have Amazed by Lone Star. We have Say Something by Sam Ridden. We have Dark Horse by Katy Perry. The Kill by 30 Seconds to Mars. And Purple Rain by Prince. So those are your songs. If you want to screenshot them, pick one, look up the lyrics and see what your person has to say there. And then with that, we're going to move into some actual message cards. I'm going to use the Hidden Truth oracles just because we're looking at Hidden Truth. So let's see what your person wants to say. Just like with this entire reading as a general reading, the same goes for these message cards. So if something doesn't fit for you, and it confuses you, just let that part go. It's probably for somebody else. So, all right, let's see. Pile 2. The timing just wasn't right for us. You inspire me. I've saved your texts and messages. It's time for me to heal now. I definitely feel like this person is moving into this like personal change, growth vibe. I feel you even though we are apart. So when you're not with this person, they feel like you're always there and a part of their lives. I don't know what you want. So this person is unsure about what you want. Will you ever make things right? I know I messed everything up. I lost myself for a little while. I want to make amends. I don't want to let you go. I compare you to others to you. I trusted you. I have trouble with intimacy. That also could be that. I mean, I usually think of intimacy more solar or sacral chakra, but still that emotional intimacy is very solar plexus that I feel. All right, and you let me down. Okay. So some of them may feel like that you did something, even though they know they messed things up, but there's someone out there is waiting for you to make things right because maybe they trusted you. And then we have, I have too much to lose. So take that if it fits. All right, I'm going to move into our confirmations. If those that need extra confirmations, we'll be pulling attributes, signs, I'll channel some names, and then we'll do advice. So let's get into that. If you are enjoying this reading, don't forget to give me a like. I always appreciate that. All right, pile 2 for those that need confirmation. All right, we have 2nd house Taurus, 6th house Virgo, 7th house Libra. We have Scorpio, 11th house Aquarius, 6th house Virgo again. There's our nervous stomach. All right, the corresponding months to the numbers here, we have February, August, June, July, and November could be important months for some of you. All right, let's get some attributes. I can grab my cards. All right, for those that need extra confirmation, we have light hair, quiet, well-rounded, smart, and animal lover. We had a lot come out there. All right, let's see. Those that need extra confirmation that this is their person. All right, we have a parrot, so something repeating or possibly gossip could be a defining thing in this connection. We have Libra. We have Central Asia. We have Cancer, so Cancer vibes. Coming up, we have Aquarius again, and then we have this little pineapple. So there could be a Hawaii connection. We could have an upside pineapple if you know what that means. You already know what that connection is. This is also just about feeling welcome. Here, okay. All right, we have friends. So you guys could have started off friends. Maybe you are just friends with this person. We have long distance, or you could have friends in common. Some of you may be at a distance from this person. Life at the party and reader. So someone could be an avid reader, a tarot reader, just really good at reading people. Or you could feel like you read this person really well, or they read you. All right, let's get some letters. So if you see your person's name and I don't say it, please just accept that. Or please take it, anything you see, or words or anything that I miss. I miss a lot of stuff in here, so always honor what you see. So we have a Y, a J, an O. Oh, there's my name. We have Joy. We have an E, a U, an H, another J, JJ could be important. U and a Z. Hearing Jose, John, Josh, Jules, Julie, Elliot, Xavier, Xander, someone's a have, no, June, like as in the name, but also I guess June could be important. We did have June already pop up. I'm hearing Hugo, Yes, I feel like that's someone's nickname. Jojo, Jew. I keep hearing Jules or Julie. And they keep telling me July, but I'm seeing like this song called July. Who is that by? Oh my gosh. The song's playing in my head, and she has a famous sister, and I can see everybody's face, and I can't think of what it's called. Song July. Miley Cyrus's sister sings it. Okay, is it Noah Cyrus or something like that? Anyways, song July might be important to somebody. All right, Joe, Joseph, Jose, I already said that. You, geez, not getting a lot, honestly, guys, for names. I feel like pulling a couple more. I almost did earlier, but let me see. Get a couple more letters, get a couple more names out. All right, we have a number 6. That's not helpful. We have a V and an R. All right, Ralph, Victor, Victoria, Rue, and Roger, Roy, Veronica, I'm literally seeing like a judge sitting at a thing with a gavel, so I don't know if there's some law connection for some of you, like a judge. I don't know why I'm not seeing much with this. Jewelry. I'll let you guys kind of look at your letters if you see stuff, and if I missed it, just honor what you see, please. All the way. All right, I'm gonna pull some advice for you guys. So we'll do our advice dice. So let's get some advice for pile 2. I feel like there's a lot of names I'm missing. It's bothering me, but I'm gonna have to move along because I'm just feeling very like blocked. So sometimes I'll literally see like a brick wall in my head, and that's what I'm seeing. So I'm like, all right, I'll just move on from it. All right, so we have a Page of Wands, which is how we started off the opening card. We have the Page of Coins, Page of Pentacles, and then the High Priestess here. So the advice kind of here, I feel like starting over fresh or starting with a newness. I think about Page, and pages are typically, you know, there are messengers, right? But it's a little bit seen as younger energy. So kind of having like a new, younger approach to this could be important. If you owe this person an apology, I do feel like you feel intuitively guided, then go ahead and do that. The High Priestess being here, like, always trust your intuition. Also, always entrust the sparks and the little nudges of intuition that you're getting. Don't ignore that here as well. All right, and then let's pull another card. More advice for pile 2. Seek hidden treasures. So there could be, it kind of feels like there needs to be a mindset shift in this connection, or about this connection might be very helpful to some of you. Like a reapproach, you know, an apology, starting on the fresh leaf, trusting your intuition, but really, like, also think about seek hidden treasure. I think about going within. We have so much knowledge. So like our soul always knows, guys. Your soul always knows. It's a matter of getting out of our heads, getting back into our body, and really connecting with ourselves. If you are interested in meditation, I always suggest that. Meditative practices can be amazing for really helping you shift your entire life and your entire mindset. But really, like, I feel like the truth is within, and you have to trust that and really see what your truth is. Kind of interested about this. Be present, find clarity in the moment, like going back within your moments and really seeing, because I feel like you guys are constantly getting signs and synchronicities and input from your angels, your guides, the universe, God, however you want to word that. I just feel like you need to learn to quiet yourself and go within and trust what you're getting. All right, so trust yourself, basically, is your advice. So thank you guys so much. If you're interested in a personal reading, I have that information in the description box. As always, I appreciate you guys spending your time with me, and I look forward to seeing you in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely friends. For pile 3, we are going over hidden truths in your connection, what you're not seeing, possibly some stuff your person could be hiding from you. Those are the subject of the reading today. I'm going to start with an energy check-in. If that's not your jam, feel free to scroll through when you see me start pulling from the tarot. But for the rest of you guys, let's do the energy check-in just to help you know if you're in the right spot. The point of this is for at least some, if not all of it, to resonate for you, so you know you're in the right pile. So pile 3's energy check-in. Pile 3's energy check-in. I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much for being here. I think I did ask at the beginning where everybody is watching from. That's my favorite question to know. Like, I love looking at the comment section and seeing all around this wonderful earth, like where everybody is from. So feel free to share. All right, pile 3, energy check-in. Too much stuff. Okay, pile 3 energy check-in. And last but not least, pile 3. This one and this one. Okay, energy check-in. Let's see what we have. Pile 3. Goodness. All right. We have adjudication, number 30. So there could be, someone could work in the legal field. There could be some sort of legal matter tied up in this connection, or one side or the other going on. We have Capricorn energy here. It says Capricorns are hardworking, ambitious, reliable, realistic, and practical. They enjoy having purpose and challenges. Negative traits is overly serious, stubborn, and ruthless. So any of that could be resonant for you or your person or within the connection. Number 21, we have I like you. If someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun flirting, wanting to date. So a lot of fun energy. For some of you, this could be a newer connection. We have the Queen of Blades or the Queen of Swords. So air sign energy showing up. Kind of Libra vibes there between these two cards, but air signs in general, so Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This also could be there could have been a recent like ending of something, or someone quickly cutting someone else off. Also a need for clarity, or recently gaining clarity on the situation, or gaining a truth. We have find your haven. There's no place to wander oh my goodness, there is a place of wonder waiting for you. So there's something wonderful about this connection. This person could feel like a safe place to you, your warm home. Something about this connection could make you feel like a sense of wonderment, like an awe of this. We have acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. So you could feel accepted by this person, accepted in this connection, or just feeling like you could have changed a leaf and be like, okay, I understand why something recently happened or why this is playing out this way. We have flirt. So not only do you have I like you, we have flirt. Fun flirting was on this card too. So there could be a lot of flirty nature going on within this connection. And then we have effort. You know, someone like, you know, watering your soul, watering this connection, a willingness to put effort in. Maybe some of you guys are wanting more effort, depending on how that fits for you. So if any of that feels true for you, let's jump into this reading. And you guys, sorry, you picked didn't go over this, you picked the Sun card, the Light Seers Tarot, as well as this lovely Palm Stone or Worry Stone with Tiger's Eye. All right, so I'm going to put the Sun card back in here. We could have some Leo connection here. The Sun is associated with Leo as well. So let's see. Hidden truths. Pile 3. What are they not seeing? Hidden truths in this connection. I will be asking directly in another set of cards what your person is hiding, but let's just do an overview of what is hidden in this connection, what you may not see. What is hidden in this connection? All right, we have the Star, Aquarius energy. We have a 5 of Swords. We have the Page of Swords. We have a 7 of Cups. There feels like there's a lot of thinking going on, a lot of contemplating, possibly fighting with your own thoughts. Your person could be struggling with some thoughts, struggling to heal, struggling to make some sort of decision here. All right, let's clarify these. We have the 3 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, 3 of Swords. Interesting, okay. An 8 of Cups. There's our Libra card, Justice. More of this legal kind of matter. All right, pile 3. What aren't you seeing? There is a couple scenarios coming up that are very contradictory to each other. So give me a moment. I need to kind of make a concise message on what I want to spill, but I have a feeling I'm going to be doing one-offs here. What is under here? The World. There's definitely something that you don't realize, that things are closing out, things are ending, things may need to end, or at least the things that aren't propelling you where you need to go. I feel like there's a lot of heartache, there's a lot of sadness, there's a lot of overthinking that is affecting this connection that you might not be aware of. There's a lot of healing that can be done in this connection between you two. So I think about, healing journeys, and this is kind of what's coming up, and a lot of us do our own healing journeys, right? And we work through so much stuff and we've done so much healing, and then we get in a connection and here it all comes back up. And we forget that if trauma or a wound was developed from a relationship, sometimes the only things that can help really heal us and work through them is by connecting with another person and healing within a relationship. That's not always easy. You can't control that other person. But I feel like one thing you might not be seeing or might not be realizing is that you do need to have some collaboration in this healing process. If you are on this mountain of like trying to do it, you're alone, or this could be going on with your person. You could be trying to collaborate with them, but they're not quite realizing that this collaboration would be very helpful to them if they allow it to happen. So there's also a lot of anxiety or frustration around either family life, thoughts of family life where like possibly maybe where you want things to go and where they see things going. I feel like there's a lot of overthinking when it comes to that going on in this connection. And I would think that that would be on their side if it's something that's hidden from you, right? Let me light this candle. All right. Okay. There's a lot of interesting stuff. All right, this is a one-off, but I got to talk about this. So if you had a very hard past, like if your heart, if you relate to feeling like this and your person has some inklings or they know about it a little bit, I really feel like it would be in your best interest to share and help this person learn about you. There's an energy here in this collective reading of someone wanting to understand your past so they know how to move forward with you. They want to know why you think the way you think. They want to read the story of your life. And I feel like some of you guys have been so hurt in the past that the fact that someone would care that much to really want to get to know the root of you is outside of your concept, right? Like the fact that someone can be actually fair in a connection is so far from your reality that you're missing that this person wants to know about you, not to hold it against you, but to help you through it. Okay, I know that's very specific, and whoever hits that home is like, that would have brought tears to your eyes, because I'm feeling very tearful with that message. So whoever that was for, it's not just one of you, it's several of you, but it's this, like, I feel like there's an energy of fighting against being in a relationship or fighting against putting yourself out there again, and I get that, like, especially if this picture, if you've been there so many times, it's hard to open back up. It's hard. It makes you want to walk away. There's too many possibilities here. But the way this feels, like, if you walk away from this connection, if you don't give connections in general a chance, you'll never know. You might be keeping yourself safe, but you're also not opening yourself up to this possibility of having this long-lasting, loving relationship because you're worried about all the things that could go wrong. So some of you guys, that's you. If that's not you, then it's your person. Your person could be dealing with fears around really letting someone in. And again, you would know, like, I feel like on both sides there's a knowingness of this heartache, or at least it's been expressed a little bit, somewhat. So if it's not you and your person's a little standoffish, there is this feeling of, like, anytime I've let someone in the past, they've used it and they've held it against me, you know? And so it's hard for me to be open. It's hard for me to be honest. And so I get caught up in the, like, shoulda, woulda, coulda. And instead of trying, I walk away from things. If some of you guys are watching about a recent breakup that you're, like, left a little dumbfounded and all you want is clarity and fairness here, there is a message that this is what happened. Like, your person got so caught up in the fear that they walked away from this, but I don't feel like they wanted to. Okay, let me see what else is here. Someone else, like, there's a hidden thing. If you know that your person's dealing with some sort of legal matter, I feel like there's a lot going on that they may not be filling you in. This could be someone going through a divorce, something like that is coming up here, especially with this friction between these two cards, and then this card and this card. There's, in the heartache, it's a very painful situation that this person's going through, and maybe they're not being completely open and honest about that, but I feel like a lot of you guys were meant to help heal each other. But there does feel like there's a stubbornness and kind of get pulled into this Capricorn energy of that. The negative trait of that is being stubborn. Like, I don't want someone to help me. I don't want, you know, because then that just leaves you up to get hurt again, you know? But that's where that's coming in from. So the Eight of Cups, I want to talk about this a little bit. So this is a lot about walking away or someone leaving, but ultimately it's about walking away from all the things that no longer serve you in order to look for your sun, to look for your light, to go after your heart's desire. And so I feel like there's a big contemplation going after. It's like, can I leave all these things? Can I leave all this indecision and really leave all of it behind me and focus on one thing and move towards that? And that's my light, and that's what lights me up, and that's my sun. You know, some of you may be a Leo, and this person like is working through all these extra things and overthinking and going to walk towards their sun. Okay. Whew. So it's there's a lot of sadness in this energy. If you don't relate to this might not be your pile, but it's sadness that can be worked through. It's sadness that can heal, but it takes some effort here. And there's definitely cycles completing out. I think things are going to be more balanced. That's also something you might not realize, that right around the corner, some cycles are closing out, some karma is being healed and cleansed and cleared, and things are evening out. But I also feel like somebody is still holding on to a past version, either of themselves. You know, sometimes we go through things in life and we then allow it to define us, but if we let all that go, we don't know who we are anymore, because it's been so much of who we were, right? Doesn't mean you're stuck there. It doesn't mean they're stuck there, but sometimes it's hard to let go of your story, because it's who you are, right? But it doesn't have to define who you're going to be. And so there could be a pivotal moment for some of you where there is a releasing of all this past stuff that may have made you who you were, or these past patterns or traits that kept you safe in the past, but you don't need them anymore. And that's where it feels like there's some things that need to be released in order to heal forward. And again, it's very, very possible, but it's going to take some intention on both sides, and understanding and forgiveness, and yeah, like looking at something from someone else's point of view, like reading someone's story and seeing it through their eyes, instead of seeing it from judgment, or even allowing it to bring up your own insecurities, but really trying to put yourself in their shoes, so to speak. All right, so with all that said, that's kind of like the hidden truths that are running around general. So let's see from your person, what are they hiding? What are they afraid to show? Let's see what comes up here. Oh my goodness, maybe that one really wants to come out. So, pile 3, what is their person hiding? Okay, we have Libra card again. They're hiding their truth. They're hiding some of them could be hiding a marriage. I don't know. I feel like you would already kind of know about that. That's definitely a one-off. Let me pull some cards. Foundation, home, says 4 of Wands, and the Hermit card. Okay. So this person does feel like they are hiding. Look, here's that book. I was talking about someone wanting to read the story. So the person also could be afraid to tell their full story. They're keeping it within. They're trying to heal on their own, not realizing that they do need this, again, this partnership kind of energy to work through some of these wounds. If they were creating a relationship, again, some of those, not all of them, but some of those need to be re-experienced in a relationship to fully heal them. Right? So I feel like your person is also like, they're hiding balance. They're hiding the fact that they're imbalanced. They're hiding the fact that they don't feel foundational. They're hiding the fact that they have so much healing to do, and they're hiding their story. They're afraid to share their story. Somebody out there could be hiding a separate family. I hate that that's here, but I can't ignore that, because when we have a home here, we have marriage correlations. So again, I think that you guys would already, whoever that's for, you already kind of have a feeling. So there you go. But someone also, if you're watching about like an ex that you're going through a divorce, they could be hiding some assets. I typically don't get into like catty side of tarot. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just not my jam and not like how I share things, but that's kind of here. So someone could be hiding and concealing some assets. So if you are in some sort of divorce from somebody and you're like, are they hiding stuff from me? Yes, I really think they are. Again, one off. But back to the rest of everybody else. Feels about healing and balance and their story. And all of a sudden I'm feeling a lot of shame associated with this. And that's what draws them back. They also could have been like the villain in somebody else's story. And maybe they've changed a lot, but they're afraid to share all of that because they're afraid to see how you will view them. All right, let's see. I'm going to look into some hidden feelings. There's some hidden feelings in this connection. Hidden feelings. Illusions, clouded judgment, unbalanced skew. This goes back into that they feel very unbalanced in their feelings. Also, this person feels like they've gotten to a point where they can't trust their own judgment about things. So then they're wondering, like, they could be a little skeptical about you, like if you were one of their choices, but they've made poor choices recently or in their past. They may be feeling a little unbalanced there, like, you know, am I thinking clearly? And that, again, why have made, if you recently someone walked away, it's like they didn't trust their own judgment. They felt very clouded and confused. All right. See what fell on the floor. We have clashing, differences, incompatibility, and conflict. So something that could be hidden that, you know, is they're feeling, they feel very like there's aspects of you guys that they don't see as compatible, or there's some conflict here. They could be clash, like they have internal conflict with their feelings in one way, and again, what they trust themselves to do. Wow, okay. No, conflicted. All right, yeah, this person is I know this isn't necessarily the easiest energy to hear about, but so this person, when it comes to their feelings, they feel very conflicted. They feel very clouded. They don't know. They feel like things are clashing. They could just be clashing within their own head. So it goes back to this Five of Swords. The Five of Swords can be about a fight that no one wins, but it can be a fight within our own head, a fight with ourself and our own thoughts that are just chaotic thoughts that are just telling us things, you know, and we had illusions, so it's not necessarily correct things. So yeah, your person just feels like that's something that's being hidden from you, is how in conflict they are with themselves at this time. Okay, wow. I'll pull one or two of these. Anything else for hidden truths that the viewer needs to know? Candy cane angel, it's time for a treat. Interesting, okay. I feel like I've said that word way too much. It's time for a treat. As serious as this has gone, I feel like something that it's being, like, you don't realize is that it is time to lighten things up. It is time to be less serious. I feel like this has gotten so serious, or just the storyline of all this has gotten so serious that maybe it is time to kind of lighten things up a little bit, have some fun, try to find the happiness in situations. Then we have Sea Beacon Fairy guidance, but where will it lead you? Yeah, I feel like a big hidden truth is this person doesn't trust their judgment. They might not trust your judgment. They might not trust anyone's judgment. There could just be massive trust issues. And that's kind of sad when we started with this you know, beautiful energy over here in this energy check-in. So if you find yourself being confused by this person, I think this person is just confused in general because they have so much going on behind the surface. I mean, it could be as serious as marriage and legal matters and stuff, but it also could just be them battling with themselves, figuring things out, you know, healing parts of themselves that they aren't being clear about, but they feel like very internal conflict kind of vibes here, because it's like they're afraid to take that time away. They're afraid to like enjoy life again because it's almost like they forgot how. Wow, okay. Let's see. I'm going to move on to our song cards, or our song message cards. So with the songs, if you know the song, awesome. If you don't, and you feel so compelled, there'll be a message for you in the lyrics. So I love when people let me know that I've watched you forever. I never looked at the lyrics, and I finally did, and holy cow, like it hit hard, you know. So let's see. Songs for pile 3. All right, we have a couple already. We have Shallow by Lady Gaga. We have Wish You Were Here by Florence and the Machine. We have X Factor by Lauryn Hill. It's Your Love by Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. Okay. We have Come On Closer by Jim. And last song is The Feels Labyrinth. So if you guys want to take a screenshot or you want to write it down, pick one of the songs, do all the songs, whatever you feel compelled, and at least check out the lyrics and see what message your person has for you. There's something in there that needs to be uncovered. All right, let's move into actual message cards. So messages, what does pile 3's person want to say? I'm gonna use the Hidden Truth Oracle just because we're looking at Hidden Truths. It's very fitting. Hidden Truths. You broke my heart. I'm waiting patiently. I regret lying to you. I will say, just like the rest of these readings, these are general readings, so you have to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Sometimes you have to do the same thing with these message cards. If one of them just doesn't sit right with you or your situation, let that go. Don't be confused by it, just let it go. All right, I can be myself with you. You didn't see my tears. I see life differently now. I hide behind material things. I don't want to know. It feels like a little bit of like head in the sand kind of energy with somebody's person. I am becoming a better person. I am recovering. Your intellect arouses me. I can't be with you. I watch your social media. I still feel the pain, and I wonder if you're happy without me. So those are your message cards, guys. I'm going to move into the confirmations. If you need extra confirmation that this is your person, I'll pull attributes, zodiac signs, as well as letters and channel some names for you. All right, let's get into this. So for those that need extra confirmation that this is their person, so we have a 0, so the full energy popping in, new start, new beginning, take leap of faith, risk energy. So first house energy, we have Aries. Second house energy is Taurus. Another first house energy of Aries, we have Virgo energy and Cancer energy. So the correlating months to the numbers, we have January, February, April, June coming in there. Also take October because we have 10, so 10th month. All right, let's get some attributes. So pile 1's person, for those that need extra confirmation. Bit of a free spirit, someone from your past, and life of the party. All right, those that need extra confirmation that this is indeed their person. So a very driven person. We have Pisces energy showing up. We have a horseshoe. So horses, horseback riding. This also is a symbol of luck. I feel like someone has that as a tattoo or a necklace or something. Something they keep on them a lot. Now, for whatever reason, I'm seeing someone, and I know this is old school because I never see them anymore, but when I was a kid, I used to see them all the time, was rabbit feet. I don't know if someone has one like on a keychain or hanging from their rear view. I don't know. Again, when I was growing up, when I was younger, I used to see those a lot. Don't really see them much anymore. All right, we have intense eyes or intense eye contact. We have a work connection. Some of you guys could have met this person at work while you were working, they were working, or through work. We have player, so player energy, or someone could play sports, something like that, or be a gamer. We have block, so someone may have blocked someone's connection. And let's get, okay, we have a guitar, so there's a music connection here. We have South America. We have this heart with yes, no, maybe, so some confusion around matters with the heart, which has already been all over this reading. We have Aquarius, Libra, and a key could be important. Maybe someone gave someone a key, someone has a key to their heart. Just a connection with a key, very similar to this key up here. All right, let's do letters. If you see your person's initials or the name and I don't say it, please honor that and take it. I miss a lot of things when I'm channeling. Let's see what we got for pile 3. All right, well, a lot, okay. And I just had a U pop out, so I'm gonna take that too. All right, we have U-L-G, U-L-G-Y, okay. P, a lot of fuzz, we have a Y. Maybe someone feels really ugly. Okay, P-F, just heard Peter Frampton. S-N-R-T-E-N, so double letters, a B and an A. So we have Ben, Benjamin, maybe someone has a pug, Pugsley, so the Adams family, either name Adam, Adams, hearing Eden, Evan, Elliot, Frank, frat, maybe there's someone, fraternity, Nita, Bethany, Lauren, Laura, Lawrence, hearing Tate, Ren, Bryn, Brendan, Brandon, Ralph, Florida, Greg, Greta, Gita, Bunny, Bunnery, Bunny. I haven't seen that rabbit's foot because maybe someone has a nickname of Bunny or there's some sort of bunny connection. Sita, Set, Alan, Alex, Alf, Alfie, Sarah, Ray, Trey, hearing Lester, Fran, Franny, Francis, Alton, Alistair, Eben, Penny, Penelope, Patricia, Patrick, Latrice, Elise, and Braxton, Ty, Taylor, Tyler, Ryan, Riley, Brian, Bri, Bree, Rune, Run, someone could be a runner, Nate, Natalie, Nathan. There's a lot of names here. Lars. I'm sure there's a lot that you guys are seeing that I'm not seeing. I'm just going to leave it because there's so many. I feel like I could sit here for like 10 more minutes going through and moving things around and seeing names. So if you see your person's name, you're going to notice it way before I do. Please just take it. I'm hearing Belinda, Bonnie. Okay, but there you guys go. There are your letters, initials, whatever, confirmations for you. And let's get some advice. So pile 3's advice, please. All right, we have an Ace of Swords, a new communication, 2 of Cups, coming from a very loving partnered way, and a Queen of Wands. So I feel like some sort of new communication or new start of communication coming from a really loving place as a partner but still with confidence and standing your ground is needed, or leaning into that kind of thing. I feel like someone really needs to know their worth and value that, and setting boundaries around that as well. But also I feel like others of you guys, someone needs your warmth and your care and your concern. All right, let's see. Other advice for pile 3, please. Become a clear channel. That's very spiritual. I always say your soul knows. Your soul knows what's best for you. Your soul knows your answers for everything. If some of you guys are having a hard time connecting with that, with this become a clear channel, and I keep saying like writing, automatic writing may be helpful for some of you guys. Like write your problem at the top of a page, kind of get in a meditative state and just start writing whatever comes up and just let it all flow for a while, and then you may get some answers or some clarity or some input that you need for this issue and this situation. We also have face your shadows, so some of you guys may need to face your own shadows, your own things, other things you need to heal about yourself here. So there you guys go. Thank you so much for, I just realized we have Beauty is here. All right. And Beatrice. Okay. Anyways, thank you guys so much for being here with me. This is a general reading, so if you're interested in a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box below. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, share this with someone that you think would enjoy this type of reading. As always, I appreciate you guys, and have a good one. Bye, guys.